Distant promises. Dang! We get 4 orchestrions? How kind of them. Let us return to Mamuk for now. Perhaps someone in the Landsguard spied Cyrilja as he fled. Source character house needs more cake? Does not. They're preserving Final Fantasy XI's music through 14. I mean, they also have OSTs, right? So not necessarily, I mean, I guess in-game form, mayhap, but 11's still going strong, isn't it? I have already apprised the Landsguard of what we discovered. Where in the hells did Cyrilja disappear to? Glad to see you returned in one piece, Zodia. We heard from Alxal, so Cyrilja's schemes beyond the rift have been thwarted then? That is well. We've routed the last of the echoes on this side of things, thanks in large part to Bakul Jaja. However, we recently lost contact with one of our scouts shortly after they reported sighting Cyrilja, somewhere near Gokdrak descent. Bakul Jaja is heading there now, but it would put our mind at ease if you were to accompany him. Of course! It sounds as if he's not far from the portal to Juno. We should hurry. What is he scheming now? Does he truly intend to conjure more echoes? Cyrilja, he took us unawares. We tried to stand our ground, but he forced his way into the sky-deep cenote. Bakul Jaja arrived but moments ago and immediately set off in pursuit after taking our report. I hope he can handle that slippery snake. If anyone would be fine, it's him. And that said, Cyrilja does not want to give up without a fight. We haven't a moment to lose. Gorge. Perhaps I should make for the Mist Continent. No, it would be all too easy for them to track me there. I'm pretty sure I gave him, like, a more sinister, ugly, frickin' voice. Jeez, you just making portals all over the place. I have no choice but to return to the rift. Let's go. It's over, Cyrilja. By the authority of the Landsguard, I'm taking you into custody. Already they're upon me. I must set aside my pride, if only for a moment. What? I beg you, wait. My king, shut the frickin'... Kill him again. Kill him again. Slice him. Your king. If Tuliolal is to return to its former glory, the Mamulta require a worthy leader to unite them, and there remain none more worthy than you, the elevated chosen. Indeed, I have no doubt your father too longs to see you take your rightful place upon the throne. So come, Bakul Jaja. Come with me too. Shut the... So you would tempt the lapdog with not a bone but a crown? I didn't expect your bravado to give away so easily, Cyrilja. You won't be gloating for long. What fortuitous timing, you three, please. Will you not convince our dear Bakul Jaja here to stay his blade? Stay my arrow. After everything you've done to sully the memories of our home, for your twisted ends, you expect us to help you? I wish to make amends, yes, amends for my transgressions. You were cursed as a child to never age, is that not so? Being made from memories as you are, it would be a simple matter to restore the flow of time to you. I'm fine just the way I am, thank you very much. But since you admit you've done wrong, we should discuss punishment. Maybe a knuckle sandwich or two. He's going toward... I can return you home to Vanadil,
To perish in a world to which one bears no ties is ill-befitting adventurers of your caliber. Would you not agree? Let me send you back where you belong. There's no denying I long to see our home, but I also long to see our friend here bring you to justice.
I like Push.
Without me, you'll be stranded. You would really forsake your own means of returning home for this brute you've but recently met?
Yes.
It matters not when we met, nor whether he means to repay any kindness shown to him. He's our friend. We don't need any more reason than that.
Yeah, you got no friends. What now, bro? What now?
Fools! All of you! Such childish naivety is why you could never be king. And why you will inevitably play into the hands of Alexandria's queen. Trust is how you find yourself a tool, used and cast aside like so much rubbish. I will be a tool no longer. If you would throw in your lot with the other refuse, then it would be my pleasure to mark this your grave. You will die here mourning the world you will never set eyes upon again.
You versus us, bro? Bruh. Into the face, bro. Or Shantoto.
You have strength enough to stand on your own, so why?
Power of friendship, my dude. I know, right? We're exactly in the place where he literally, slashes him and leaves him for dead. Sometimes strength alone isn't enough. It's more fun this way. What good is joy without those to share it with? It's more fun this way.
Our time together has been pretty fun, hasn't it? Wouldn't have it any other way. I will never understand such folly.
I mean, you need the right friends, my dude.
Live long enough and maybe you'll find someone to thaw that icy heart of yours. After you've atoned for your crimes, of course.
Thank you, but what will you do now?
What? You mean about us getting home? It's fine, really. This place has kind of grown on me. Oh, my dear Prish, is remaining in this world truly your wish?
Shantoto, but how?
Might we save the pleasantries for a more tranquil space? I've grown tired of the unsightly decor in this place. Oh! I take it you're an ally then. Very well, let us return to Mamuk.
If the doll we fought before wasn't an echo, then no, it couldn't be.
The real Jam may have outdone himself with this echo, but I haven't seen the real Shantoto since we met in Windurst. These Mamuja have shown me no hostility. How novel, beastmen versed in civility. But where is the one who's escorted us here? Is it rare for their two-headed ilk to appear?
As head of their guard, he has simply gone to apprise them of what took place in the Skydeep cenote. For more importantly, Shantoto, might I ask?
Silence! I hear the deafening screech of the wheels in your mind turning. But fret not, you shall have the explanation for which you are clearly yearning. To begin, as I am sure you already know, I hail from Vandil, the one and only Shantoto. And it was you two who bested this magic doll. Rather amusing and unexpected sight to see myself fall.
I thought it peculiar that an echo would pit a decoy against us.
Echo? An interesting name for the creatures we felled, much like you, born from memories of our home as well. A truth anyone with eyes could plainly see, well made like my dolls, but no true article like me.
So it really is you, Dox! Or rather, a doll created by the real you who now speaks through you? This is all a little confusing. Dox!
Even here, I'm glad to see you're the same as ever, my dear. My cross-rift research was proceeding apace when I sensed a disturbance in the interplanar space.
Oh, that's what you call it, Alkzal in English called her witch. In Japanese, he called her Hakase, which is like doctor. Which makes sense now, because that's what Prish called her, Dox.
I was being watched, the nerve, the gall, to end his curiosity, I sent this magic doll. To find both Juno and Windurst here was quite the surprise. Not one, but 2 faithful replicas. I couldn't believe my eyes. There was also a half-baked Bastok. Shoddy work at best. The echo of a certain engineer could have built it with zest. His absence meant there was no guilt in laying the city to rest.
And soon after we found you beset upon by more than those strange creatures. Not that they would prove more than a mere trifle for you, of course.
In the first instance we met, I knew right away you posed me no threat. And yet, the thrill of a good fight fills me with such delight. I could hardly resist trying to set you both alight. Oh!
As you might have guessed, Shantoto is wont to get a little carried away when the mood strikes her. In any case, you'll be happy to know that Cyrilja, the fiend responsible for preying on the memories of Vanadil, has been apprehended. You needn't worry about any more prying eyes in the midst of your work.
Wait, so this means that the world is fine?
If the trouble has passed, then my work is through. This doll would return home, but what of you two? Both your 11 cores appear compromised, so it's hard to say how much longer you'll survive.
Both our cores? 'Twould seem our battle with Shinryu took a heavy toll.
If you wish to come along, you need only ask. Ensuring your safe passage is a simple enough task. The offer is appreciated, but I think I'd rather stay. There's still a lot of adventuring I've left to do at Zordia.
I would stay as well. I'll not deny it is a choice made with some reluctance. But if my time is short, I would spend it here, on an adventure with my friends.
Aww. Cute. If you don't mind waiting, our adventure doesn't have to be here. I'd rather you show me around Vanadil. Oh? That could be fun.
An adventure in Vanadil? Are you serious? That's a wonderful thought, but how in the world do you plan to make it over there?
Leave it to me. Next expansion, maybe.
I suppose I shouldn't put it past you to find a way.
Then it is settled. We'll save our adventuring for Vanadil. With any luck, we'll have found a solution to our electro predicament by the time you arrive.
But before we go, could we see maybe just a little more of Tuliolal?
You want tacos?
It's only right we say our goodbyes. I've still plenty left to pester you about besides.
Did I hear that right? You're looking to take a trip around Tuliolal? In that case, there is at least one place I'd like to take you along the way.
Noting the contrast with Vanadil has been a real treat, so I'm coming along too, and that's that, my sweet. Just as well, something tells me I would regret leaving you on your own device. Leaving you to your own devices.
True.
She's going, oh!
I suppose the dirigible landing is as good a place as any to start. When you're ready, we'll meet you there.
It'd sure be nice to have one last taco before we go.
Your suggestion to visit Vanadil was surprising, and yet very like you. Seeking a means to travel between worlds sounds like an adventure all in its own.
You have tribes resembling moblins and trolls as well. What other kindred races live here, pray tell?
I forgot that she speaks like this.
I hope you haven't been waiting too long. Before I tend to my own business, I'm sure there are a few places in particular you'd like to visit before returning home. While you see to Alexal and Prish, I will show Shantoto about the city. Once everyone has finished, we can reconvene at Shabalyavtaye.
If I didn't know better, I'd say Bakul Jaja has grown a touch more hospitable since we first met. Shall we start by paying a visit to the Landsguard?
They've been a pretty big help, haven't they? Alright, let's head to Bright Plume Post. Being our last time and all, I'd like to take in the sights a little along the way, if it's all the same to you.
Even should we be worlds apart, ours is an adventure we will never forget.
Tuliyollal sure is a wonderful place.
During our time in Kozamauka, the Moblins told me of the Potsworn and the practices to foster an environment for crafting the greatest gold and metalwork in Tyrol. Such disparate people working together in such a fashion is something you would never see in our world. It's perhaps what I'll miss the most when we return home.
The Pelu Pelu over in Urkpachas sure have an interesting way of talking about money, don't they? Makes me want to go and visit just to hear them haggle. They all seem to be such shrewd salesfolk, too. Always finding just what I was looking for before I even asked. Bleeding mind readers, I tell you. Seeing the fresh produce at the stall over there puts me mind in all of the amazing food we've had here in Tyrol. Alpaca steaks, Shabruk pibil, the mate tea cookies. What I wouldn't give for more cookies. And the Alexandrians were no slouches with their cooking either, though I wasn't expecting cultivated meats. So many tasty foods. I haven't had time to eat so many desserts.
I feel I owe a great deal to the merchants of this market, and the supplies they furnished me with for our adventures. One can never be too prepared, though Prish would perhaps disagree, a look equal parts impressed and concerned on her face, as she regards my bag full to bursting with potions. Old habits die hard, I suppose. Before I forget, I meant to ask you about those talking catfish. Are they also considered one of the tribes of people here? Whenever I see them, I instinctively wish to protect them, and their adorable little faces.
He's talking about Quan.
Were they not so violent, I would be sorely tempted to take one back home with us.
The other day I was talking to someone in the outskirts who was torn about going home to Tuliyollal, there being that 30-year time gap and everything. I know what it's like to lose time, which is why I told them they should make the trip while they still can. Even if there's people they lost in that 30 years, there could still be people here waiting for them. I wonder if they're already here.
Welcome back. On behalf of the Landsguard, you have our sincerest thanks. As I'm sure you already know, Cirilja is being held in one of our cells and awaits sentencing by the Wing of Reflection. There was a time when his crimes against Tyrol and the throne would have undoubtedly resulted in his death. That said, I believe redemption is not impossible. Bakul Jaja has proven that, though there is also the matter of lives lost at Cirilja's hand. But these are matters you needn't concern yourself with any longer. I take it you'll be setting off somewhere.
We are, as it happens.
Where are you? Oh.
Home. We thought it only right to come and say goodbye. Would you also pass along our thanks to Kikwezana?
Yes, of course. I've no doubt he'll be sad to see you go, as will the rest of the Landsguard. May you both have a safe journey. If we have no other stops to make, then let us make for Jabali of Tai.
For the tacos! Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! Yeah!
Well, here we are. Though I see no sign of Bakul Janja, perhaps the tavern keep has seen them. Come with colorful company today, I see. Will it be just the three of you?
We're expecting 2 more, actually. Sorry to keep you waiting. Addressing all her questions proved more time-consuming than I anticipated. And address them he did, without a moment's hesitation. The Mamulcha of this world have exceeded my, admittedly low expectations.
Before you all leave, I wanted to treat you to one last round of tacos. Let's find a place to sit.
Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday! It's still Tuesday for me. Cute.
Aren't you going to eat? I swear the tacos in Toliola will change your life. While the offer is appreciated, this doll needs only magics to be duly satiated.
Tuesday for you also. Taco Tuesday! I had a burrito though. Today I didn't have a taco.
Dude, the pineapple juice.
Wow! These tacos are amazing! As amazing as Aunt T's!
If I might have your attention, everyone, today we would offer you all a special treat. A treat for the ears.
A bard? Bard? Who? Oh. Wait, I know you. Oh, it's her!
Wait! A special performance by Scoria, the up-and-coming songstress hailing from Alexandria.
She's singing! Let's go! Are we actually gonna hear her sing? Or is it going to be like the live action of Beck? It is Beck live action all over again. You go, girl.
My, what are the chances we would meet again here of all places? She's been practicing every day since you left, determined to realize her dream of becoming a songstress. Imagine our surprise when Brooke Evu approached us, asking if she could hold performances at his establishment.
It probably would have. They probably wanted to add this song in particular from Final Fantasy XI. Aw, her running off.
Prish, so what did you think? I'm finally doing it! Bridging the gap between Toliola and Alexandria through music. Absolutely incredible! I'm glad I got to hear you sing before I had to leave. Leave? Does that mean you're finally going back home?
Daw.
In that case, I'll just have to go and sing there someday. I'll be the best singer they've ever seen.
Nah.
No doubt about that. Looking forward to it.
She visits. It's no longer Prish, it's the real Prish. It's no longer this version of Prish. Sad. Sad, sad, sad.
Something about him gives me deja vu. I've sensed a similar power, but from who? That adventurer who's always trapezing about. I'm sure I'll have time later to figure it out. A beautiful voice like that is certainly to be popular here in Tuliolal. Hopefully she visits Mamuk as well. My mother would love to hear her sing.
Strangers newly met, forging bonds to last a lifetime. Is that not what it is to be an adventurer?
Mouth-watering tacos and an unforgettable serenading from Scoria. What more could I possibly want? Time, I guess. There's no point in trying to delay the inevitable. All right, we're ready to go. Then let us make for Juneau without delay. The connection to home is strongest there, and will help us on our way. Will you be seeing us off, or are you planning to stay? I told the other echoes here that they can return to Vanadil, but all chose to stay. They said if they're fated to fade away anyway, they'd rather seek out new adventures here. Adventurers really are a crazy sort, aren't they?
Despite our many trials and tribulations, I would not trade my memories of this place for anything in all the world. For everything you've done for us, I thank you.
Oh, I was probably supposed to talk to Bakul Jaja as well. Damn it!
If we have no further cause for delay, I shall plot a course for home and show you the way. Concentrate on home. Hold its picture in your mind. Reach out with all your heart, and path twixt worlds will answer in kind.
Straight from Final Fantasy XI. Wow! That's what that looked like. That's cool.
Oh, well done! I'm impressed. Pupils worthy of merits, and that is no jest. I confess you have potential. You're not just all bluster. Certainly better than a certain total loser could muster. All right then, until we meet again. Oh! I guess we may have overdone it a little with Shinryu. We had a lot of fun times here, didn't we? And met so many interesting people. I'll treasure these memories of Taral for all my days, however many that may be. And I expect to see you in Vanadil someday, you hear? That big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you.
Oh, talking about the player. That's cute.
Is it strange to think I will soon live alongside those self-same adventurers, whose memories created me? Stranger still that you too may someday cross paths with them. Should that day ever come, I hope you will afford them the same kindness you gave me.
Is Alexal in 11 as part of the collab?
And invite them on an adventure to create new memories all their own. I hate to interrupt, but I don't think it's wise to waste any more of the little time they have left. But you should come back for tacos sometime. We're comrades now, after all.
Cute.
And we've always been short on those, eh, brother?
No, wait, that's cute.
Take care, you two, and safe travels. Until next time, Bakul Jaja, Zordia.
they just get obliterated. Just kidding. That would be wild. We could have gone to Vanadil. I'll talk to the Hume about Shantoto. Okay.
Of course I know of Shantoto. She's the former minister of the Orastery.
Orastery?
Orastery, and head of the Parliament of Patriarchs. After a string of resounding victories in the Crystal War, she returned home a hero. To this day, she's regarded as one of the greatest black mages to ever live. Yet even with all her accolades and achievements, it's all but impossible to look past her arrogance and short temper. Superior subordinates, acquaintances both old and new, are all subject to her threats and insults. Myself included. Even now, the memory of being made her unwitting accomplice after a curse gone wrong still haunts me.
What was the curse? Oh, what?
As if she alone wasn't terrifying enough, rumor has it she's created a veritable army of magic dolls in her likeness. Each able to wield magic as powerful as the wizard herself. No one knows why she would do such a thing, but it wouldn't surprise me if she was secretly plotting to build her own empire. There's a reason they call her the Demon of the Federation, after all. Fortunately for us, we are all allies rather than enemies. We are her allies rather than her enemies, for now at least. If you should chance to meet her, she cannot know you heard any of this, understand? Certainly not from me. Even if I am only an echo, I've grown rather fond of living.
Damn. That bad?
Just something in my eye.
Ah, you returned, Zordia. But where is Alxol and Prish? Have they?
Yes, Mother, they've returned home.
A bittersweet parting, I'm sure. Those you consider friends are few and far between.
His mouth dropping open is dead. I didn't say they were friends. They were comrades. Prish, Alxol, and Zordia. Nothing anyone says will change that.
Big pats. Cute.
It would be remiss of me not to offer thanks as well before you go. I shudder to think what would have happened not only to Momok but all of Toliolal had you not come to our aid. Threatened by our own ritual magics, no less. Never could we have imagined them being combined with Electrope to serve such nefarious ends. Which is why the techniques for conjuring shades will henceforth be forbidden, never to be passed down to future generations. We might have walked a similar path if not for you and Woklamat.
We made many mistakes during the Rite of Succession, hurt many people. Despite all we've done, we were given a second chance, and so long as there are those who believe in us, we will keep trying to live up to their expectations.
We found the right path now and won't stray from it again. We refuse to be a burden to our comrades.
Nah, the character development.
Bakul Jaja. It's not too late to find yours as well, Father. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that people need only the opportunity to change. Perhaps you're right, son. Perhaps you're right.
Cute.
If you're ever in need of help again, don't hesitate to call on me. Your enemies will rue the day they met Bakul Jaja.
Perhaps violence shouldn't be our first solution. We could learn a thing or two from the vow of reason, brother. Do you suppose Prish and Alxol made it home safely? I hope they can come back and see us someday.
Perhaps I'll find a way to go and visit them first. Theo, how you doing? Good morning. This is a good raid series. All done. Was there a... Oh, hello? Are we gonna see them back in Vanadil? Oh, they're just walking the void? We've had to, like, fall through, fly. They just walking? Oh, the music. You know me, I'm double, Evan.
Something wrong?
It's nothing, just thinking on all we've been through.
It was some adventure.
At the beginning of our journey, I had nothing.
This music always makes me think of graduation.
No name and no memory of who I was, only a vague sense of duty to guide me. With each battle, we found our way forward, and eventually I would remember. I remembered what it was I was fighting to protect. Something more valuable than any treasure.
Like, oh my... Bird is still flapping.
You fight to protect it as well, which is why I know we will meet again.
The bird on my bow is still flapping its wings. It looks so funny.
Until that day. Let's be off. Adventure calls.
Aww. We leave the light on. That was wheel. Wheel, not... I can read, I swear.